Dre Clark is outside that very courthouse where jury selection will get underway in just a few hours. Dre, I'm curious, how will this trial differ from Trump's two recent civil trials that also took place in New York?
Well, unlike those two civil trials that happened here in New York City, Mr. Trump was not required to be in the courtroom for that proceeding. But this is a criminal situation, a criminal proceeding. So he is required to be in the courtroom every day the trial is in session. Now, Mr. Trump's attorneys filed 4 different motions to have the trial delayed. All of those motions were denied. The most recent one happening last Friday when the judge denied their request to adjourn the trial after Mr. Trump's attorney cited enormous pre-trial publicity here. Now, that pre-trial publicity certainly will make it challenging for both sides to undergo this jury selection process. Attorneys will have to draw from a large sampling of potential jurors in hopes of finding those who can be unbiased and render a fair verdict. The goal is to select 12 jurors and 6 alternates. Now, prospective jurors were asked 42 different questions on a questionnaire. Among the questions asked, do you currently follow Donald Trump on any social media site, or have you done so in the past? Do you have any strong opinions or firmly held beliefs about former President Donald Trump or the fact that he is a current candidate for president that would interfere with your ability to be a fair and impartial juror? And can you give your assurance that you will decide this case solely on the evidence you see and hear in this courtroom and the law as the judge gives it? Now, the presiding judge says he will not disqualify people based solely on whether they lean Republican or Democrat. Meanwhile, Mr. Trump is charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records and paying or arranging to have Stormy Daniels paid hush money leading up to the 2016 presidential election. Prosecutors say the former president wanted to buy Daniels' silence and stop her from talking about their alleged sexual relationship. Mr. Trump denies the allegations, and here he is talking about the trial at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday night.
All they're trying to do, they're weaponizing government. They're trying to harm your favorite president, hurt him, so that we can't win an election. They've weaponized elections like a third world country, like a banana republic.
And the jury selection process, we're told, could actually take a few weeks to complete. Meanwhile, once the trial gets underway, the judge indicated he believes it will be as long as 8 weeks. And Mr. Trump has also indicated he is willing to testify at trial if he's called to do so. Markie?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.